Happy 2025. Yes, yes. 2024 is over, man. I'm so happy it's over. It's been a crazy year, and not in a good way. It wasn't horrible, but it was bad. Just with social media for me, things were bad. My Facebook had got demonetized for no reason at all. Just all my Facebook. I had 3 Facebook accounts. All of them was demonetized, and you talking about that's 50 to 100,000 a month, and revenue gone right there. YouTube went down because I feel like the shorts. They started putting more focus in the shorts, and they learned they didn't have to pay. I became a fan of TikTok and Snapchat this year, which is awesome. And I hated both of those platforms. Now they my lovers. I love them. I started my program in 2024. So I'm a year in on that. I'm about 13 months in on that. So I love my program. Helping people is my life. That's what I've been doing since I was a kid. I was a youth pastor, captain of football, wrestling, track. Went to college in the fraternity, Alpha Phi Alpha. Then I went to then I played football in college. Then I went to the big house. I was practiced Islam for some years. Then I went into we call it organization, aka gang. And then I started, bodybuilding, then ended up on social media, motivating and inspiring people. So 2024, man, I take it, I took the little bruises, whatever, but it was all a learning experience. I love it. For me, I don't know nothing but a rocky road. You know what I mean? Like they say, you can't go up a hill that's flat. You know what I mean? Like, only way you could get up a hill is if it got those crevices, those rocks you could grab on. So I took it for what it's worth. I love it, man. We hit some rough areas in 2024, but I come out on top, man, and we grind and we learning. I learned a lot just with my program alone. For those that know, I got a program called The Tribe where I help people monetize their social media, blow up their social media, as well as get fit. I have an overall package now where I help you get healthy and wealthy. So I'm good at both. I always tried to fight against being a personal trainer. I would get offended when people ask me, "Are you a personal trainer?" I'd be offended. Nah, I'm bigger than that, but I am. That's what I am. And I tried to fight it for years. I know how to get healthy. I know how to get wealthy. So I'm mentoring and coaching you guys and showing you how to do it. Because the more rich people we have, the better the world will be. Simple as that. Being a brokey is selfish. If you broke, it's because you don't want to get up and work harder or use your brain to come up with other ideas to help you and your family. You selfish, you lazy, you're arrogant, you don't want to get help, from coaches or mentors, and you're not going to progress. And I learned that. I remember I used to say, I'm a one-man show or I'm self-made. I used to say that all the time. And okay, you could be self-made, but if you ain't out meeting people and rubbing elbows and, you're not going to get in the position you need to get in. And so all of you gotta understand that. And to get around the elite, you gotta have an elite mind. You can't be with a ghetto, thuggish, just drunk, high, dope head mindset. You gotta get out of that. You know what I mean? Like, it ain't go turn out good for you. You always gonna be broke. You always gonna be angry. You always gonna be envious and jealous of the next man because he chose not to drink he chose not to smoke weed. I remember when I was still living in Oakland, my friends, always had a nice car. They'd be like, "Oh, I wish must be nice," or whatever, driving that. And I'd be like, "Bro, if you stop smoking weed, you would save $1,200 a month." Yeah, and you could drive any car you want at $1,200 a month. Well, not any car, but something nice, a Mercedes or something like that. So yeah, man, 2025 is here, man. I'm so excited. I'm so glad that we got some new people in office. We can see this money going up. It already went up soon as the people got out of office that shouldn't have been in there. We seen the stocks go up, the crypto, Bitcoin, everything just went up and still going up. So that's exciting. It's exciting to know that everybody's getting exposed, especially these social media platforms, the food industry, just everything's getting exposed. People call themselves exposing me, but I already got my book out. So the funny thing with me and social media is everybody use what I tell them. They try to use what I tell them against me. I film myself. I can release what I want to or not to. So it just, the social media thing is wild, man. And I just want to, I want to send praises. I want to send to the guys that's on the internet just doing the devil's work. I want to ask God that he opens up their peripheral, open up their mind to see that they're doing the devil's work. Anytime you speak down on somebody that's helping a lot of people, that's the same effect as Jesus. That's why the Bible's the Bible. Talk about Jesus and how they did him for helping people. You can't do that. You will have bad karma, man. My objective is to help. I know my two pals, Big Boy and Wes Watson, they helping a lot of people, man. And you got to understand, there's a membership. When I was in prison, we had something called a kitty. Like, oh, you hit the yard. You got to when you go to canteen and you get your store food and all, you got to put something in the kitty. When you get a package from the streets at home, you got to put something in the kitty, man. And that applies to every race in California. White, black, Mexican. When you go to the store, when you got to put in the kitty, bro. And the kitty is the pot that we always could go to when somebody's in need. Like if new people came to the prison, we would give them a care package, right? That was from the kitty getting built up. And so same with this, bro. Like y'all can't, if we gave you this stuff for free, you wouldn't respect it. You don't respect it. I've gave a lot of people a lot of stuff for free and they don't respect it. I do giveaways and all that. You guys just don't respect it. So you got to put in the kitty, that way you respect it more. There's a membership. When you go to a golf club, they don't let you in there for free. There's a membership. When you go to the gym, there's a membership. To get around elite people, guess what? There's a membership. So invest in yourself, because if you don't, it's arrogant and selfish for you not to have a mentor coach. Like I say, I remember myself. I was like, oh, I'm self-made and all that. And bro, you're not going to get, I was only able to get to a certain level. Like I remember when I was in Las Vegas filming myself, well, me and my wife, she was my girlfriend at the time. I was doing everything. I filmed myself, edit like I am now. Film myself, edit. Like I got this video, I got to upload it, do all the work for it. I'm doing grunt work again and I love it. I'm learning my business. I'm learning everything. When I was in Vegas doing everything. When I moved to LA, I was like, let me get me a videographer, producer that I could give a percentage. And that's when I had Miles in there. But for those that know, unfortunately, he's went a different way. He went a different direction, and that's life. All my life. Once I lost my brother to committed suicide, he was my idol. That's who I looked up to. When he committed suicide, I learned to let by. It's done. And me losing my brother did that to me. It's no offense to, not me being harsh or cold but when I lost my brother, I was able to let go anything easy, man. A car, a house, old girlfriends, whoever. You know what I mean? I'm like, hey, it's just God. That's how God works. You bring people in your life and then they out your life. Old people, I remember from people be hitting me up that was in prison with me. Oh, I remember we was in Quentin. Remember, bro? I don't remember. Like that was not like Hey, that time was that time. Now I'm on a whole different spectrum, bro. Whole different level of just having to raise kids, having to do social media, having to inspire y'all, motivate y'all. It's a lot on my plate. My program, I call up to 100 people a day, DMing people all day to help you make money, help you learn the knowledge you need to learn. That's the key. You got to get around people where you learn the system. Like, shout out to Wes Watson, man. I went out there. He didn't have to, people try to say racist or this or that. Bro, he didn't have to. I was in the man's house chilling. Well, I was riding around with him 3 days. He sat me and Big Boy down and gave us the blueprint. You know what I mean? And so much love to him, man. He's changed a lot of people's lives. Don't believe what you see on the internet. They always trying to defame the top people, like they did Jesus. Same, man. It's funny, man. Like I say, I asked God in 2025 to change all these demons, and they don't see themselves as demons. But anytime you're talking about people that's doing God's work, you're a demon. Just straight up. I don't care if call you a scammer. Like anybody can say anything. But what are the facts? How many people's lives have I helped? So this past year, I helped over 200 people. Showed them their social media, got people in super good shape. And this year, I'm pushing over 5,000. So that's my goal. That's my New Year's resolution, to get as healthy as possible and help as many people as possible. That's my goal for the year. So it just, 2024, man, it was some excitement towards the end with the election, which I never cared about politics. But this year for me was mandatory that I spoke my piece. I have kids now and I live in California. So it's just a urgency and the intensity that I had to speak on. I never got into politics, sports, religion, none of that. But it was, I needed, if I'd have kept quiet, I felt like, I was doing a disservice to my family, to be honest. And so, yeah, man, ultimately now I'm feeling good. Got my blood work and it was looking spectacular. Feeling amazing, man. I was on the fruitarian journey for about 2 years, just eating fruit. And then it had been on my spirit for the last, 6 months to add back in some eggs and fish potentially. And, I always come across some videos on the internet that deterred me from doing it. So I stuck to my fish. And so I got used to how I felt. Libido was low. Strength was low. Libido wasn't super low. Like I did got my blood work. I got my paperwork. My test level was 532. So a normal man is my age, pushing 50, which I'll be 50 in February, is 200 to 1100. And so mine was 532. So my libido was cool. You know what I mean? If I waited a few days not making love with my wife, then I was ready. But I couldn't do it days back to back. But so yeah, man, I'm feeling good. Eating healthy. I added back in eggs into my diet. And when that happened, I'm being just real, bro. My energy level shot up. My muscles, I feel more full, which now today I was weighing 196. So yeah, I'm feeling good, feeling strong again, working out with Big Boy and them. And so I feel good, feel strong, energy up. It's like, the fruitarian life, great, but I almost, I had 2 bad experiences on watermelon, which Every watermelon season, I'm gonna do it fast. I don't know how long, but I will do it because I like it. I like how I look on it, and it's a disciplinary thing. It's like, oh, look at me, I'm fasting. And I recommend everybody that's viewing this fast. Do a water fast or at least once a year. You gotta detox. You gotta, like, they have all these parasite cleansers and all that. You don't have to do that. Just do a water fast. That's when I seen all the parasites come out of me. Was when I did a water fast. So I recommend that to everybody. So yeah, so I experienced the fruitarian lifestyle, which was great, man. It just, it put me on a different level. Had the internet talking and had me looking a certain way I never seen myself look. And so it's all exciting to me, man. I just believe in trying different things. That's where where I am in life. I'm not scared to try different things. A lot of people just going to their 9 to 5, checking in, checking in that ticket, clocking in, and letting somebody tell them what to do, and that's how they want to live their life. I've never been like that. I always had to be the top dog. You know what I mean? I had to be the shot caller, the big dog. I don't want to take orders from nobody. And that's how I've just been since I was a kid. So I recommend you guys stop being selfish and just working a 9 to 5. Get you a side hustle, posting on social media, learning, reading books, and elevating your life for you and your family. And because I don't want my family, if something happened to me tragically, prematurely before I think I'm supposed to go. I want them to say I was a hard worker, loved my family, did everything I can to provide for my family, worked diligently, and was ambitious and just own it. I don't want to die, being a nothing. And that's been my fear all my life. And so I want to get you guys to that point where you're the same way, and you could do it. No different from me than you. And you know what I mean? And, I tell people I'm an ex-con and I'm black, dark skinned black. You know how tough it is, and I made it, and I'm making it. So it ain't no excuse. I did 11 years in prison, did 7 years straight. Then I loved prison so much because I had power, so-called power, I thought, and went back 4 different times after that. So it took for me to move from my environment. Moved from Oakland, California to Los Angeles in 2010. And that's when my life elevated. I seen it was more to life than just walking around with guns and bulletproof vests and shooting and selling dough, all that negative stuff. And so I saw, and this is, bro, y'all got to understand, I did 7 straight years from 1994 to 2001. Got out, was on a straight path of personal training and doing strip shows and went from that to selling dope again. Well, selling dope my first time in my life, going back to prison, enjoying it so much, and just after I went back to prison, I kept going back. I liked the lifestyle, you know what I mean? Thought I was smarter than, the government. And so, like I say, it took for me to fall in love with bodybuilding. And kudos to Jay Cutler, because when I met him at a bodybuilding show, that inspired me to start bodybuilding. And so Jay Cutler is a big, and I told him that. We done been to breakfast and dinner together and everything. I told him he was one of the reasons behind my success. And that's why I look up to him as a role model and an inspiration. And, even though he didn't know it, but he was. And so that's what you guys do. You got to get you got to get a mentor, a coach, and that's what I'm here for as well. I made my program super duper affordable. You know what I mean? And nobody doing what I'm doing in none of their programs. I'm sharing your content to get more eyeballs on you so you can make money. I'm giving you all the information and game I got on how to get in shape, if you need a wellness doctor to check your testosterone level, learn your blood type, all that good stuff. So 2024 just taught me my real purpose, that I'm here for you guys. You know what I mean? For years on end on YouTube and social media, I was just doing my thing. I was having fun, wild out, being super swole, loud, just having fun. You know, I wasn't thinking about being influencer or role model like I am now. You know, I know my purpose now. Like I said, I'm gonna be 50 in February, and I know my purpose. There's no more messing around. Everything is helping my kids firstly and family and you guys. That's my purpose. So yeah. So man, like I say, 2025 is here, man. I know it's gonna be great things. I know you guys gonna be doing great things. I know you guys gonna motivate me to motivate you. That's my purpose, and that's what I want to do, man. I want to help 5,000 minimum of you guys. You know, that's my goal for 2025, man. And to get as healthy as I can get, as fit as I can get in the midst of helping you guys do the same thing. So, man, Happy New Year, baby. Let's go. Much love to you guys. Thanks for all the support. Y'all been supporting me, man, over 17 years on YouTube and social media. You know, that's just, you know, I remember years ago, I used to say, the viewers ain't helping my life. Like, I was cocky like that, right? Because I didn't see the big picture. But you guys are the reason I am in the position I am, from watching me, for being inspired and motivating, you know. And the problem with social media is we always hear the negativity the loudest. You know, I know you guys that mess with me, that been supporting me, you know, y'all be in the background watching or whatever, but you got to speak up, man. Don't let the devil outdo us, man. You know what I mean? And I know they demons because I used to be a demon, so I can relate to demons. That's how I know these people demons. Even though I never had jealousy or envy part of my makeup, you know, a lot of these people, that's the only reason they find it to talk about other men is jealousy, envy. And they can lie and say it's something else, but it's just jealousy and envy. And that's one of the, forbidden sins in all the books of God. So yeah, man, much love to you guys. Happy 2025. Let's get it. Make sure you go to KaliMuscle.com. I'll be your coach, your mentor. And all you got to do is have some Chipotle money. That's it for the membership, right? And you got to put something in the kitty, man. So much love to y'all. Happy 2025. Let's get it.